Welcome back everybody to another video at the shop. In the last video, we got this all set up. We got a nice big shelving unit, got some cabinets, got a workbench, got another big workbench here. This front mechanic area, you know, with this front lift, my tools and the tire machines, it came out really nicely. Not 100% finished, but most of the way finished. Today we are going to be focusing on the back section, the fabrication section. Yet again, we're going to be setting up some tool cabinets and some workbenches, and then we've got some cool fabrication tools from some awesome companies that I'm going to show you. Before we get to all of that though, I am going to build some signs. My landlord used to have a tire shop here, and for that tire shop he had some really cool neon signs made. These neon signs are like 20, 25 years old, and he gave them to me, which is just so awesome. Or at least he's letting me borrow one and he gave me the other. A Hot Wheels neon sign, pretty sick, and a hip hop rim shop neon sign. I like hip hop, I like wheels, and I like Hot Wheels. I got some Hot Wheel, I don't know, but they're gonna be cool. These are real neon signs. They're old and they're all disassembled. We are gonna go ahead and build some boxes, wire these signs up, and get them hung up. The Hot Wheels sign, it's going above the tire machines. Hip Hop Rim Shop, going above the shelf. I'm pretty excited. I hope it's gonna look cool. I'm just imagining some photos of like a car right here with the Hot Wheels neon sign behind it. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. These signs used to be mounted straight on the wall, and so these are just a thin plexiglass, but we're gonna hang them from the beams now. So they need some structure, they need some rigidity. And then the neon needs these transformers, these 15,000 volt transformers. We have to wire those up, we have to put the glass on, all this kind of stuff. So without any further ado, let's get started. While Daniel is building the box for the transformer, I went ahead and kind of wired everything up to test it. You send 120 volt into the transformer, and then there's two prongs on the transformer, and each side goes to one side of the neon. Whoa, this is terrible. Oh man, my heart's beating. Boom! Hey. I successfully wired up neon for my first time. I'm gonna get back to building the box and the frame. So we got our frame built for the Hot Wheels sign. As you can see, just some 2x4s, and then the box with the transformer inside the box. So yeah, let's go ahead and mount that. The glass was put on to the sign. I wired it all up, pretty much just connecting each piece of glass to itself, and then the start to the transformer and the end to the transformer. And then of course the 120 volt plug. Hey-o.
That's lit.
That's lit.
That's lit.
That's lit. It's not the brightest thing in the world, but it's pretty cool. Now while I was wiring this one, Daniel right here built the box for the second one. Anything that you want to say about your box?
It's a good box.
Much better box than our first one, that's for sure. So now this one, which is a much bigger sign, is going on that. awesome. Not quite bright enough for when the lights are on. I'll go turn the lights on and show you guys. But you can still tell it's on. It's still cool. It's especially cool being right over the tire machines. Now on to the hip hop rim shop.
Holy shit, dude. Bro.
Oh! That one's sick.
That is fire.
Yeah, that's sick. I saw the red glow like off the reflection of your face.
Fire.
Now we gotta hang it up, which this one weighs like 100 pounds. So that's gonna be fun.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God, I didn't even see that. We got the hip hop rim shot over there. And look, you can see the Hot Wheels reflection in that. Oh wait, there's still lights on. What are we doing here? This lighting, it's gonna be sick for shooting cars, honestly. Well, we got both the signs done. Huge thank you to Daniel. Yet again, thank you, man. Tomorrow, we're doing the fab area. First things first, some big shelves. Take a look at my big metal shelves. Husky did me dirty again. These are the exact same shelves, bought at the exact same time. And one shelf came with silver, whatever you want to call this. And the other shelf came with wrinkle black, whatever you want to call this. And so no way was I gonna have a silver shelf and a black shelf. Now I've got a mixed match shelf. Silver, black, black, silver, silver, black, black, silver. I'll get a bunch of bins for those shelves and I'll just kind of put stuff in there that I don't use on a super day-to-day basis. Next up, workbench and cabinet on this wall. So here is the beginning of our fabrication area. Just like over there, we've got our Husky cabinet and our Husky workbench. And then we've got our wall control metal pegboard. Yet again, nice and aesthetic because it's the exact same width of the workbench and it's the same height as the cabinet. I got these on Amazon during Black Friday. We don't have everything for the fab area yet. For instance, the welding table is going on this wall, but we have some very exciting fabrication tools that we're going to set up. Before we do any of that though, I want to fix this back area and the lighting. The electricians replaced the old fluorescent lights we had back here with some LEDs, but they are not bright whatsoever. We've got some 90 watt, 8-foot long T8 LED lights. They're just some simple plug-in lights that you can link together. I'm gonna go ahead and put them on the black beams and then run a switch over to the cabinet, and that should make this area really, really bright. So the lights are up there. You can't even really tell they're there. They're just plugged in, but I routed it nicely, and there's the switch there, and voila. And it's a really nice, just spread out light. It's not harsh at all. That's the one thing about the high bay lights, is that they're a little harsh because they're really, really bright, and there's just one of them. These are kind of more spread out. And these are a little bit of a cooler temperature, which frustrates me. I mean, I don't know if you can tell on camera. I've got 27 more of these. So I could make it a lot brighter if I wanted to. Can you guys guess what brand of tube bender I'm getting? Yes, it's a Rogue Fab tube bender. And they sent out the biggest banner known to man. And that was the only place I could find to put it, but it looks awesome there. The only thing is that the light is like right next to it. So what I actually am wanting to do, I want to get a ladder. I want to adjust the position of the high bay LEDs. We can bring those ones out towards the center section more. We can put those on chains and lower them a bit more, and that should really help with the shadows and the light in this front area. It'll make this back area darker. What I decided is that these beams, they're 16 feet long. These lights, they're 8 feet long. So instead of putting one on each beam, I'm gonna step it up and put 2 on each beam. I mean, why not, right? We also got an HTP banner above the lift. A lot of you guys have been wondering about this lift and that beam. You guys are wondering if it's, you know, if you can even use this lift now with that beam there. The answer is yes, but no. You could lift a car on it, and I will be lifting cars on it, but you can't get it to the full height of the lift. Most of the fabrication stuff we're gonna be doing, the car doesn't need to be all the way up in the air. For stuff like exhaust, we'll have to bring it to the other lift, but oh well. That's why this banner placement is perfect, because we can't use that part of the lift anyway. I need to get bungee cords so it doesn't roll up like that, but it looks really cool. Kind of separates the fab section from the rest of the shop. Oh yeah, that's more like it. Fab area lighting on point. 2 lights on each beam, a total of 8 90-watt lights. Fortunately now they are on 2 separate switches because each switch can only support 4 lights. This place is looking so sick. I love it so much. Unveiling the first new fabrication tool for the shop. One of the big problems about fabricating, especially when you're doing like intakes or intercooler piping or exhaust, is getting a straight cut. I used to use an angle grinder, and I just mark a line and I turn the pipe and try to get as straight of a cut as possible. That never works. A chop saw is a big flat blade, so it makes a flat cut. I was gonna get this huge bandsaw, which would also achieve flat cuts, but like I said, it was huge. I mean, it was almost as big as this workbench. This thing, way smaller, just as powerful, and it's gonna get just as good of cuts. So no more worrying about filling gaps and all that crap. I mean, you can just imagine, boom, intercooler pipe. Clamp it in and cut it off. Now obviously this thing has to be mounted on something. We're not mounting it on the workbench. Evolution actually makes their own little table. This stand is awesome because it's got adjustable supports for whatever you're cutting. So you can move that in and out. You can move this up and down. You can move the stop in and out. I put the stop on the wrong side, oh well. Another nice thing about the saw is that you can do angled cuts up to like a 45-degree angle. And Evolution makes their own blades. They've got blades for aluminum, stainless steel, thick mild steel, thin mild steel. No more cutting and making exhausts with angle grinders. I gotta give a huge thanks to Evolution Power Tools for sending out their saw. They make these chop saws. They've got a bunch of different options of chop saws. They also make circular saws and some other tools. How's she look?
The hip hop rip chop. Oh, you got it hanging from chains?
Yeah.
That looks so sick. I like the buzz too.
Yeah, see all the lighting in the fab section.
And you get, yeah? Wait. Oh, wait.
You just now realized that?
Yo.
Yeah, so there's 2 switches on each side for those lights.
Dude.
Exactly what I wanted. A little less shadowy out here. Actually is much better. Much less shadowy out here. A little bit brighter because those ones are lower, not getting blocked by the ducting. And these ones are now centered and in line with the rest of the lights. And it's a little bit more segregated between the lights out here and the lights in here. Because they are, as I've gone over, different colors, which is somewhat unfortunate, but much better now. Lighting's perfect. Super happy with that. 22 lights left. Anyway, as I was saying, Evolution makes a bunch of awesome power tools. And if you use code Gingium, you guys can get a discount. I don't know quite yet where I'm gonna put the saw. The organization of stuff back here, it's going to evolve over the next few months. I know today was supposed to be more setting up fabrication equipment, but the neon lights and these lights took a little bit more time. We at least have this back area ready to move in all the tools. In the next video, we're gonna set this up, which you might have seen in the background. It's a CNC plasma table. And then we're gonna go get some other equipment like a belt sander and some other stuff. And then also in the next video, I'm moving in. I'm gonna bring a car here, I'm gonna bring all my stuff from home here. So, I mean, the shop's pretty much done, guys. You know, I had a lot of hopes and dreams for this place when we first moved in, and especially after that first week, I kind of lost all those hopes and dreams because this place was just so nasty. But I'm happy to say it is as good as I could have ever hoped for. I was telling Hunter, I love the fact that like the flooring, the walls, the cabinets, all kind of neutral colors. All the vibrance comes from the banners, the neon signs. It's so sick. We're gonna get more banners to go on all the beams. I've messaged all my sponsors and they're all sending out stuff. It's just, it's gonna be sick. Also, next video, I will be mounting not 1, but 2 bench vices. I just wanna say thank you guys so much for the support in the last couple of videos. Last month, I am proud to announce that it was my best month on YouTube ever, which that hasn't happened since way back when we first got the Adventure Bus. So it really gets me excited for 2022. I'll see you guys in the next one. If you wanna support the channel and get the next video early, you can click up there, check out Patreon. Oh, also, this is exciting. This is really exciting. 595,000 subscribers. We're 5,000 subscribers away from 600K. Which honestly, by the time this video comes out, we'll probably be there. So yet again, thank you. Past halfway to 1 million. I need that golden play button.